Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Lamar is back at practice. Look, guys, here's the thing. I already told you guys I knew he was okay. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that I was told that he was okay. And I said, okay. We knew he was okay. But how okay are you? And that can mean like I'm good. There's no big, I'm still sore, whatever else like that. And you don't know if he's going to miss practice this week or whatever else it is. But officially now, Lamar Jackson is back at practice. And they're at hard work getting ready to face the Buffalo Bills. Now, guys, I want to make sure that I say this, right? This year is going to be one of those years where I feel like it's going to be mind over matter. And I'm not going to get into too much because I don't want to, say anything bad, knock on wood. But I just have one of those feelings that this is going to be one of those years where the Ravens, the guts of the Ravens are going to show. Meaning some of these games are going to come down to the wire because of unfortunate circumstances. And I think that we have not only the depth, we have the character of players, the strength of character to be able to make it through. I'm so happy that Lamar is back. And if you don't believe me, take my word for it. Jeff Zebrick even posted it right there saying that Lamar Jackson is back at practice. And they're going on with it. The other thing that we got to worry about also is who's going to make the 53. I believe the Ravens right now are still at 83 or 85 people on the roster. They have to slim down by like 30-something people by tomorrow. And they're making sure that these people are all coming to practice so nobody knows, which is crazy to me. I'm like, come on now, man. But you know what the crazy thing is? I'm pretty sure for every practice you go to, you get paid. So this is a way for other guys to earn extra money. And if you get one extra look at a coach, I might be like, you know what? Let's stash him or get him on a practice squad. Well, good for you. Now you got your wage for the year. So, and anything happens to give you opportunity. God forbid something happens to somebody on the team, you have to step in. That could be opportunity, a way for you to show yourself. And another team might say, hey, we could use him. Get him over here now. But, oh yeah, and I got this right here too to show you to you. So if you read that, yeah, we got a lot going on. Cutting offensive lineman Reed Halsky, QB MJ Devonshire, and tight end Baylor Cupp get Raven out of 86. I knew it was around that number. That leaves 33 moves to make by 4 p.m. tomorrow. Some of them will be IR/waive injured moves. Wide receivers Dayton Wade and X Guillory, inside linebacker William Kinyuku, outside linebacker Adisa Isaac, all could be IR bound. So there's that too. So we don't know where these moves are gonna go. We do not know. I just want the best of the best ready. That guy named Keon, I like him. Let's keep him. He was playing his heart out. We gotta keep him. But I was so happy to hear that Lamar's back at practice. You know what I'm saying, and getting ready to go, against the Buffalo Bills. We have a crazy schedule, guys. And I already told you we're going to start after, I believe, the end of this week. We will do our fantasy draft. And also by the end of this week, I will be picking out and showing you guys all of my my predictions for this upcoming year for the end of the week. Make sure you make that that episode. But I'm really, really locked in on what I think Lamar's going to do. And I'm going to give you an early prediction, guys, about Lamar specifically. I think he's going to have not only a great year. I think God forbid, not counting, because, injury can happen in anybody. Barring injury, look for Lamar Jackson to have roughly 4,300 passing yards. Look for him to have anywhere between 700 and 900 yards rushing. And look for him to have roughly 42 to 45 passing touchdowns with an additional 5 on the ground. I'm telling y'all this, Lamar is going to have a year for the ages. I don't think he throws over 5 interceptions. If he does, then it's probably going to be like 6. But I think he throws exactly 5 interceptions for this year. And that could go, 1 extra or 1 less. But I think he goes and throws 5 interceptions for this year. I think he has one of the greatest seasons for a quarterback this year. Not because I like him, but because I'm looking at stuff and a certain way how they're going to be using people. Keaton Mitchell being available, being another receiving back, a recep back available for him that is a home run hitter. Justice Hill being 100%. Also already knowing how to use Derrick Henry those first couple weeks will not be the case. We know what he thrives in. We know what plays they succeed in. So that won't be the problem. Those 2 or 3 games, that's done. That's gone. Yeah. Get that out of here. So all of those little problems are not going to be a problem this year. Hence why I believe that the Ravens will hit the ground running. Barring injury, the O-line is probably not going to be as bad as it was last year either, where we cannot run to the right side of the line. So I expect the Ravens to start off very well. I expect Lamar to fling that thing. And I truly believe that Bateman is going to be the lead receiver this year. I'll give his stats at the end of the week. But look for Lamar to have, 4,300 passing yards, 800 rushing, 5 on the ground, 40, 45, give or take, through the air. I'm telling y'all. 67, 68% completion percentage for him. Yeah, because I'm going to tell you something right now. Because of the way you have to guard Lamar, a lot of times you see those backs leak out to them backfields. They have room to run. It's open field, open grass. And Justice Hill proved to you how dangerous that could be. Imagine Keaton Mitchell back to 100% doing damage in the open field. Imagine, now that you have to guard that might leave the middle a little more open. How much more yards will Zay get, Bate get, Andrews get? I'm telling y'all this right now, man. I just believe with the addition of Keaton Mitchell is going to make that much of a difference in the pass game. The rush game is going to be the rush game. The Baltimore is going to be one of the best, if not the best, rushing team in the entire NFL. Most likely we will lead, barring injury, lead the league in rushing yards. Once again, I will give those statistics and prediction at the end of the week. But, man, I am so happy Lamar is back. I told y'all what I believe Lamar's season is going to be. 4,300 yards, 4,400 yards passing, around 45 passing touchdowns, around 800 yards rushing, 5 yards on the ground. So we're looking at 50 50 total touchdowns. We're looking at 5,300 total yards. I think he has, like I said, only about 5 interceptions for the year, max 6. So, like I said, he's back to work. I think he's been busting his tail. I think Lamar has always been talented. I think he's always been great, but he's been fine-tuning his game, absolutely just figuring everything that he needs to figure out, and I think it's going to be a magical year for him. So, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Lamar. Hope for him, praying for you, bro. Hope everything goes well for you. Salute, and I'm real rooting for you, man. But what do you guys think? Where do you think Lamar's statistics are going to be this year? And do you think that injuries will ever be a problem? And if they don't, where do you think it's going to affect the Ravens in win column if there's a fully healthy Lamar all year round? Let me know what you think down in the comments section, please. All right? But as always, that's episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching, and now we get down, we have fun, and we laugh, but everything we talk about, we do what? Facts and truth. Please remember to like, subscribe, and notification bell, guys, leave a comment. You know the comments. If you haven't already done so already, please remember to like and subscribe to The Wunderkind Morning Show live, Monday through Thursday, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. We touch on all hot topics of sports. Tomorrow will be a later show. I have to go into Fort Myers. Today was supposed to be a show, but the power and the internet was out. Don't worry. Tomorrow we will be going live after we get back from Fort Myers, going to Midwest. And yeah, we will be going live, either from the phone or from the studio, okay? Just letting you guys know that. So support. It's always fun. We have a lot of fun in there, a lot of information. So support the channel, okay, guys? Also, if you guys would like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and stuff like that, Bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. And shout outs to Eric Plummer, who once again with another $2.50 donation. Always donating. I just want to shout you out, bro. Just stay supporting the channel. Love you, man. Thank you so much. Best Nation donation, guys. I call out everyone that gives, and he's always $2.50, $3, $5 right into the Cash App for the. I just wanted to shout you out and tell you thank you, man, to Mr. Plummer. All right, man. Shout outs to you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Much love. But like I said, guys, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is Nitro signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh!